Hey folks, we're here with the all-new BMW Z4 Roadster. Now this is the German company's ultimate convertible. However, it's actually designed by an Australian. It looks very, very good, and I can't wait to go for a drive. Before I jump in though, I do want to show you what a great convertible this is, because just with the key, if I hold the unlock button, you can see behind me that the roof is coming off. And it only takes about 10 seconds for this to happen, and it'll work at speeds of up to 50 k's an hour. Of course, there is the exterior design, which much like the new 8 Series, it's got this really narrow but wide grille. It looks really good, particularly in this color. You can see from the headlights, it's got two stacked on top of each other, which I've been told is the first BMW of the modern era to do that anyway. So walk around, you can see this is a 50-50 weight distribution. In this particular car, which is the 40i, the top spec for now, it's actually like 49, 51, but you know, we'll give them that. Follow me into the back, and much like the 8 Series, these new taillight designs are very modern, and I absolutely love the detail through here. So the Australian designer for this car has absolutely nailed it. So here I am in the BMW Z4 M40i. At the moment I've got the roof on, just to sort of get started with the video and so you can hear me a bit better, but I will take it off later so you can see what it sounds like. This particular car is the top spec for now till the Z4M shows up at a later point. This car is using the M2 engine, and when I say that I mean the standard M2, not the competition. So that is a 3-litre single turbo 6-cylinder engine. It's a twin scroll but a single turbo, 250 kilowatts, 500 newton meters, 0 to 100 in about 4.5 seconds. So it's still very, very quick. And if I put it in sport mode, just to give you an idea how well this thing sounds, there we go. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I really do love this engine and this transmission setup. So in general, if you're looking at buying a convertible, it's something to be aware of with the Z4 is that this is a sports car that just happens to be a convertible. It's rear-wheel drive. It's got this amazing steering system and a really thick steering wheel itself. And it goes around corners beautifully. It's a really, really nice car to drive. It's dynamically incredibly capable. Now, it cost 130 grand, so you're getting what you pay for in that respect. But if you're wondering why it costs so much, you really just need to go and take one for a drive. Of course, there is an element of the BMW badge in there. However, unlike many convertibles of today, this really is a sports car that just happens to have a soft top that comes off. Now, let me take it off so I can show you how it works. So I'm gonna get below 50 k's an hour. Just hold down this button and the roof will come off in exactly 10 seconds. Oh, it's a bit cold out there. So I'm going to put on my heated seats after this, all standard. Let's put the window up. Now you can do this with your key as I demonstrated before, or you can do it whilst you're in the car. So at 50 k's an hour, it's actually very usable. You can do it while you stop at a red light or just slow down a little bit in traffic. It's got a lot of features. From the latest iDrive system, so iDrive 7. It does have the credit card like key, so if you want to not carry the normal key around, you could use that to unlock and drive the car. It also, of course, has the ability to turn on and off and unlock with your smartphone. It doesn't work with iPhones yet, but any Android enabled NFC device will make that work. Now I'm going to show you a really cool feature in this car which has been around in a few other BMWs to date, and that's the reverse assistant. So let's say, for the sake of argument, I'm going to get into this really tight spot and I don't know how to get out, right? So I'm going to come here, say I've parked in a really tight spot, I straighten out, I've parked, I've gone, had a coffee, I guess some would say a chai latte because I'm driving a convertible, but let's just stick with coffee. I put it in park, you know, I've turned the car off and turned it back on. I'm going to go in reverse and I'm wondering, how the hell am I going to get out of here? Well, there's a feature called reverse assistant. So let's go to that. I'm going to tick it, just the box, you tick it. You can see the wheels moved a little bit. And now I'm just going to let the car drive itself. Not bad. overall, if you're looking at buying a BMW Z4 and the $130,000 price range is scaring you a little, there is of course the 20i and the 30i. They both use a 2-liter engine, less power, not as fast, but honestly, if you're just after a convertible lifestyle, they're still very sporty, so that's a good option. This particular car, you really need to be shopping against the Boxster or Boxster S. It's a hard choice because both of those cars are quite good. Of course, the Boxster is no longer a 6-cylinder car, so there is an advantage in buying one of these. Which one's better? It's probably more of a personal opinion in that regard, in terms of how you feel about the driving and the styling. But for me, if I saw one of these on the road, particularly the 40i, I would definitely consider it a sports car, because having now driven around for a couple of hours, it definitely drives like one. And given this thing is sharing its platform with the Toyota Supra, there's a lot of exciting things coming out there from both companies. So look, Z4, I'm actually quite surprised. This is not a hairdresser's car. This is definitely a sports car, and if you're going to buy one and you feel like people are going to think you're buying a hairdresser's car, just not true. This is a great car. Just take them for a drive and they will be pleasantly surprised.